Morning, everyone. Let's get ready for some stretching out your calves, Trinny, and just getting you back into your body after a weekend of rest and getting flowing, which means basically getting the breath nice and big. So let's start at the top of the mat with some half salutations. So we're going to get our breath and our movement moving together. So first of all, rock forwards and backwards on your heels, roll the shoulders back, and then come to a center point in your feet. Lift your toes up and spread them so you feel really connected to the ground. So a really good flow starts with a strong connection to the earth. Lift up in your pelvic floor and keep that engagement throughout the practice. Draw your tailbone down and slightly narrow the space between your hips. Roll the shoulders back, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose, making a contraction in the back of the throat, like you're whispering or fogging a mirror. And this is our strong Ujjayi victorious breath. And it creates a rhythm and a steadiness that cuts through our thoughts, but also gives us energy for the practice. So breath and energy in yoga, prana, it's the same thing. So you're firing up your engines by getting a bigger breath. Okay, half salutation. Inhale, sweep the arms up. See your palms, press your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward and down. Tuck your chin in, look at your navel. Inhale, slide hands up, shins flat back and squeeze the space between your shoulder blades. Lengthen through the sides of the neck. Lift your belly. Exhale, fold forward through bent knees and just see your navel. We're going to come all the way back up, pressing into the feet, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Another one like this. Bigger breath now. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Tuck your chin in, bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, slide hands up, shins, lift belly, lengthen neck. Exhale, hands down, tuck chin. Inhale, sweep the arms up, press palms, see your thumbs, feel your feet. Exhale, hands down by your side. Now we're going to go back to downward facing dog in the same way. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold, relax your head. Inhale, flat back, lift belly, lift shoulders, squeeze your back. Exhale, hands down and walk it to the back of the mat. Keep your knees bent, but your arms straight and your hips lifted, pedaling out your feet. Bent-legged downward facing dog. Have a quick look at your hands and make sure you're spreading out your thumbs. Have a really strong connection to the earth, especially with the base of the index finger. Now stretch both heels to the floor and take your downward dog wide. Let's circle the neck. Just putting your mind in your body, nod your head, yes. Shake it out, no. Inhale deeply. Exhale, blubber lips. You might need to do this a few times if you've got a tense jaw. And now deeply press your left heel towards the floor, bend the right knee. Tilt the hips to the sky more and press through the hands. Switch sides. Take a big breath in as you lift the hips more, tilt the bum to the sky, that's it. And exhale, push the floor away with the hands. Now bend both knees, come up onto your tiptoes, take your chest more towards your thighs. And now without moving your hips, press your heels down a bit more. Feeling the stretch in the shoulders, in the chest. Take a big breath in. Take a long, slow breath out. Soften knees, look forward, in. Top of the mat, look up. Exhale, fold, tuck your chin, let your head go. Inhale, sweep the arms up, see your thumbs, lightly press your fingers. Exhale, hands down by your side. Another one like this, inhale. Exhale, feeling the rhythm of the breath. So it's like a piece of music, our breath is providing the beat. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, step back, lower the knees to the floor and bend the elbows halfway and hold. Take a breath here. And a breath out, squeeze the elbows in. And now take the chest forwards and up as you inhale. Press the hands down. Now draw the hands back, but they're stuck to roll the shoulders back. Now I'm going to ask you actually just to turn your palms out a little bit, like that. So your fingers turn out towards the side of the mat a bit more. So more like that. So turn your palms out. the other way. Yeah, so turn your palms out, the other way, sorry. Like you're opening a jam jar with your hands. Now, see what that does to your elbows? It spins your elbows forward and opens across the upper back. Look up. And exhale, drop to the knees. Replace your hands to normal, so the fingers are facing forward, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. 1. We're here for 3 breaths. Breathing in, stay down. Breathe out 2. That's it. Breathing in. Breathe out 3. Soften your knees, look to the top of the mat, come up, inhale. Exhale, fold, slow breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Final one, inhale, bigger breath now. Inhale, bringing the energy in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back and lower halfway. You can use your knees if you like. Inhale, chest forward and up. And without moving the hands, imagine that you're rolling them, palms turning out. So your inner elbows face forward. Chin in. Downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Breathing in, getting back into the rhythm. Breathe out 1, lift your hips. Breathing in. Breathe out 2. Breathing in. Breathe out 3, melt the heart down. Soften knees, look forward. Inhale, top of the mat, look up. Shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Sun salutation B now. Sink into your chair like you're about to jump. Arms up, arch your back, strengthen your back. Exhale, fold, tuck your chin. Big breath as you look forward. Exhale, step back to plank. Bend the elbows halfway, hug them in. Inhale, take chest forward and up. Squeeze the shoulders together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, keep the toes pointing down. And exhale, right foot steps, back heel down in a lunge, lengthen the chest. That's it, hands either side of the front foot and then lengthen the chest forward. Inhale, pressing into the feet, arms rise, see your thumbs. That's it, warrior 1, bend the front knee over the ankle. Exhale, hands down, you're back in your lunge, take the back heel up. Press the hands down, 3-legged dog, swing that up and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push up, inhale, plank. Exhale, hug the elbows in as you bend halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Stretch the front of the throat, keep your mouth closed if you can, and squeeze your bum. Exhale, downward facing, other side. Inhale, left leg lifts, toes keep pointing down. Exhale, left foot steps, back heel down and take your chest forward in a lunge. Look forward, that's it. Pressing into the feet, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, take your hands down, you're back in your lunge with your back heel off. Back heel up, that's it. 3-legged dog. Inhale, swing it up and back. Exhale, down. Either stay in down dog or join me for another push-up, up dog, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. If you want to take the weight off the wrists here, you come into puppy, which is on the knees with the hands forward for your 3 breaths. Breathing in. Breathe out 2. Breathing in. Breathe out 3. Soften your knees, look between your hands as you come to the top of the mat, look up. Exhale, fold. Back into your chair, so sit down like you're sitting in a chair, weight in the heels, and then take the arms up, arch your back so you feel the back working, soften your face. Exhale, hands down by your side. Okay, we've got 2 more, and we're gonna add some flowing knees up lunges. Okay, Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Tuck your chin. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step it back, down dog or push up dog, down dog, whatever your energy levels are this morning. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot steps forward, keep the back heel off, and then come all the way up into a lunge. And exhale, make a fist, take the elbows into the side of the body, squeeze your shoulder blades. So we're using this as a back strengthener. Inhale, sweep the arms up, press the back heel back. Exhale, squeeze it in, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Last one, bend the front knee a bit more as you reach up. Lots of things going on. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, coming up. And then exhale, hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, down dog. Other side. Inhale, left foot steps, back heel stays off. And exhale, coming all the way up, take your hands up. Inhale, reach here as you press the back heel back, deeply bend the front knee. And exhale, make a fist, draw the elbows in, squeeze your shoulders, that's it. Inhale, sweep the arms up, press the back heel back more. Exhale, squeeze it in. Crack a walnut between your shoulder blades. Inhale. Arch the back a little bit. And exhale. Inhale. Feeling that flow, and we're coming down. Hands down, step back, down dog. Option to stay here or join me in another push-up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in down dog or puppy pose. You can pedal out your feet a bit more to stretch your calves. Let your head go, coming back into that steady rhythm. So all that energy that we've generated with movement, we put it into the breath to get a bigger, stronger, steadier breath. Soften your knees, look forward. Inhale, top of the mat, look up. Exhale, fold, chin in. Back to chair. Sit down. Press into your heels like you're about to jump. Really press the floor down. Palms face up. Exhale, hands down by your side. We've got one more, similar. When we come into those lunges, so we were here before, we're going to step the back foot up like that. So we're going to add the back leg this time when we come up. Ready? Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back, down dog or push up dog, down dog. Right foot steps, back heel stays off. Inhale, come all the way up. Find your steadiness, squeeze your mula bandha, that's your pelvic floor for inner steadiness. And then we're going to see if we can step it up in one step. Ooh, bring the knee up, doesn't matter if you need more than one step, draw the elbows in. That same arm position as we did when we were lunging. Inhale, step it back. Arms up. And then exhale, make a fist, draw the elbows in, knee up, nice. Last one, inhale, step it back. With control, squeeze your pelvic floor as you come up, that's your inner strength. And exhale, step it back, nice balance. And then inhale, take the hands down. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. And then left foot steps forward, back heel stays off, coming up, let's get steady. Arms up. So get steady by squeezing the thighs into the midline, lifting up in your pelvic floor, and pick a spot to look at in front of you. This is balance. Take a big breath in as you reach up, and exhale, shift the weight forward, bring the knee up. Inhale, step it back. It's like we're moving through water. Exhale, squeeze your pelvic floor. Inhale. So don't look around, don't get distracted because that you'll wobble. Inhale, last one here, and we're going to hold it for a breath. And exhale, hands down, step back, downward facing dog or child's pose. If you want to join for a final push-up, it's inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Now, can you come back to plank from here? Plank. And then downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathe out, one, getting back to steadiness. Regulating your breath, regulating your mind. Breathe in. And breathe out, three. Soften knees, look forward. Inhale, jump up. Lengthen forward. That's it. Exhale, fold, tuck yourself in. Inhale, sink low chair. We're going to hold for three. Can you sink lower? Can you arch your back a little bit more and draw your tailbone down? Reaching through the fingers, lift the elbows higher. 3, stay with it. Turn up your breath for more oomph. 2, 1, and take a twist, left elbow, right knee. Press the top hand down and draw the thumbs in towards the chest as you roll the top shoulder back. If you want a challenge here, you can look down and then tuck your left heel to your bum. Let's go back into chair. Coming up, other side. Press the top hand down, and if you lifted the heel on the other side, it's look down, squeeze the knees, lift the heel. Whoops. Inhale, chair. Exhale, take your feet wide, coming into a squat. So either high, if you're looking after your knee issues, or low, getting your tailbone down. So wherever you are, you want to try and keep a long spine so you feel like your spine is growing out of your pelvis. Breathing in. And breathing out. Either staying here or setting up for crow, hands and feet in a square, knees high up on the backs of the arms. And actually, if you have a block, you could start with the crow with your feet on a block. Just might help you get those feet off. So if you do want to work it with the block, it's like this. And then it's a little bit easier because your hips and your feet are a bit higher already. So same as we did a push-up, hug your elbows in, head goes down and your feet go up. Maybe take it a little bit further back, will that help? So you've got a bit more space between your fingers and your... Yeah, that could even work. Look forward. Tip the weight forward. Push the floor away with your hands. Strong shoulders. Nice. And then take the block away. Downward facing dog. Yeah, exactly. Ready for our triangle sequence. Right foot steps forward, back heel down, straight into warrior 2. That's opening your hips and arms to the side with your heels in line. Make sure your hips are nice and level with the horizon. Stretch the elbows away from each other. Look over your front fingers and be aware of the back hand and the back foot. Push them away. Draw your ribs in. Take your shoulders over your hips. Temptation might be to arch like that. Stack your joints on top of each other. Press your feet down, lift up in your pelvic floor as you inhale, straighten the front leg, shorten the stance, turn the hips a little bit to the front as you reach for the shin or the big toe for triangle. Peel your chest to the left, open out the top hand. Crown of the head goes forward, sides of the neck long, back heel presses down. And you're looking up either to the side or at your top hand with a long neck. With every inhale, draw the crown of the head forward towards the front of the mat. And with every exhale, press the back heel down more. Feeling your whole body in this pose, inside and out. Take the hand to the hip at the front, look down, hands down, step the back foot in, fold forward for pyramid pose. So hands on blocks or either side of your front foot. Back heel wants to be nice and grounded. Send your hips back and send your chest forward. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep the left hand down and now turn the chest towards the right. Take the right arm up, revolving triangle. That's it. Lengthen through the right side of the body. So swing your hips around to the left a bit more. And take that hand down, stand all the way up, reach up. Interlock your, so either grab opposite elbows or make a prayer like this with your hands and roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift the heart, squeeze the elbows. Exhale, fold forward with a flat back, almost back bending into those hands, chin to shin. That's it. Lengthen the front of the body, lift the elbows. And lengthen through the sides of the neck. Everybody's necks are getting so short because we stick our chins out so much to look at our phones. So in yoga we can use the practice to correct that by lengthening through the sides of the neck and slightly tucking the chin in. Bend the front knee, release the hands, walk the fingertips forward and float the back leg off for warrior three. Come onto the fingertips now. Press both heels down and away. Lift up in your pelvic floor and see by pressing that bottom foot down, see if you can float the hands off. So the action is in the feet and also the back. That's it. Really nice. Maybe hands go by your side. Picture warrior two, step it back. Heels in line. That's it. Tailbone down, pubic bone lifts. Ready for side angle. Left elbow down. Sorry, right elbow down, left arm comes up and over. Nice straight line. Hand can be outside the foot or on a block. Stretching from the elbow to the back heel. That's it. So lift your arm up and then little finger side turns down. You're going to feel the stretch from here, all the way through here, all the way down the back of the leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Stay low with your head, interlock your fingers behind your back and take your body a little bit to the left and then bow down, humble warrior. Now squeeze your shoulder blades and let your neck go. Feel steady in both legs, back leg strong. Slowly release the hands, take the back knee down, come all the way up, bring the torso upright. Left arm up, taking a twist. Left elbow, right knee, press the top hand down, finding space across the chest. Option to straighten the back leg. So if you want to do that, look down first to get your balance. Keep pressing the top hand down. We're going to come into twisted chair from here that we did at the beginning. So look down, keep your hands where they are, step the back foot to meet the front. You can do it in a couple of steps if you like. Nice, take a twist. Look down, step back to where you were. With control, squeeze your pelvic floor. Yes, that's it, nice. And exhale, uncurl, hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Drop to your knees. Come into child's pose for a breath before coming onto your elbows. For dolphin, shoulder strengthening. Or if you practice forearm stand, hopping up on one leg and then the other. So dolphin, it's fingers interlocked. Lift your feet like you're in down dog. Push the floor away, look forward, and you can even do the drills. Build up your shoulder strength. Bringing your chin forward and back, so you might even be able to touch the nice. So if you want to build that up more, you bring your feet in more towards your face. Yeah, like if you feel like this is already quite easy, that's it. If you are experimenting with shoulder stand, it's forearms down, hands flat, and then lift one leg off and then just float the other one, bounce the other one up. Keep looking forward. You can do this against the wall. Your fingertips are near the wall and you're looking at the skirting board. Everybody meet in child's pose. Breathing in and breathing out, getting back into steady rhythm. So training ourselves to come back to equanimity, equilibrium quickly after a challenge. And then downward facing dog. Ready for all of that on the other side. Left foot steps back, heel down, warrior two. Settle into your warrior two with strong legs. Breathing in. Breathing out, nice. Breathing in. Breathing out. That's it, yeah. Breathing in. Breathing out. Ready for triangle. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Move your hips a little bit to the front. Reach forward and down for your shin or your big toe, and the top arm comes up. Triangle. Yeah, top arm up. That's it. Leaning back like you're leaning against a wall. Looking up at the top hand, finding your breath. Nice. Look down, cartwheel the arms over. Exhale, step the back foot up and a little bit wider, fold forward, pyramid pose. So your hips are now facing the front. And then it's right hand down, spin the chest, left arm up, revolving triangle. Hand can be inside or outside the foot or on a block. Thinking strong legs, so back heel really rooted, long spine, long sides of the neck. And then uncurl, look down, we're ready for warrior three. Actually, no, we stood up first, didn't we? Inhale, stand all the way up, arms up. And then make a prayer behind you or grab opposite elbows. Other arm on top this time if you did the elbows. Inhale, lift the heart, square the hips. Come forward with a flat back. Lifting, always back bending into your fingers. Come down with a long spine, chin to shin, lengthen the neck. Inhale, send the hips back. Exhale, lengthen down. Inhale, come all the way up. Release the hands, bend the front knee. Take the hands down, we're on warrior three. Crawl the hands forward. So remember, it's in the legs. Press both heels away as you float the right leg up. Press the bottom heel down more. Squeeze Mula Bandha more. Might be different on this side. That's it. Strong legs, really push that back leg back. Tensegrity. Breathing in. One more. Breathing out, and warrior two, step it back. Nice. A long stance, heels in line. Side angle. Elbow to knee, back arm up and over. Feeling the stretch down the right side of the body. So all the way over. That's it. And take the hands down, make a fist, other thumb on top this time, bowing down, humble warrior. So press the feet down and feel like how you get like a pushback from the earth when you press down. Lift up in the pelvic floor, lift the navel, let the head go. So you notice when you lift your belly in any forward bend, it gives you a little bit more room to fold over. Inhale, hands down. Exhale, take the back knee down and come all the way to vertical. Right arm up, take a twist. Press the top hand down. Breathing in. And breathing out. Any leg variations you did on the other side. So maybe tucking the back toes, look down, tuck the back toes, and then twist again to the left. Neck long, shoulder back. Stepping up to revolving chair. Look down. If you need to take your hands on the floor to do this, go for it. Try and step forward, squeeze the knees back into your chair for a breath. And then we look down. Press the top hand down a lot for stability as you step that foot back or even float it back with control. Back to where we were. Hands down, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Stretch your throat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop to the knees. Forearm stand, second side, or your first side if you did dolphin, or child's pose or puppy pose. Everybody's got their head down. I'm doing puppy here. Forearm dog if you like. You can stretch the front of the throat a little bit more by looking forward and maybe taking the chin on the floor. And then walk the hands to the back of the mat, tuck toes, come into a forward bend at the back of the mat, grab your big toes, elbows out to the side. Feel how when you lift your belly, you fold down a little bit more. Right, yeah, stay where you are, I'm going to adjust you. Riding the currents of the breath to come deeper. Big inhale. See if you can make the inhale the same sound as the exhale. So I can't tell if you're inhaling or exhaling almost. And then slide the hands underneath the feet. Wriggle toes into wrist crease. Give yourself a massage. Take your hands to your hips. Slowly roll all the way up. And then step it out wide to face me. Wide-legged forward bends. Hands on hips. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. Take your hands down. Let your head go. So feet are parallel, hips are lifted. And head comes down. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more breath. Lift your kneecaps a bit more. Breathing out. Inhale, take your hands to your hips. Exhale, stand all the way up. Inhale, make a fist at the base of your spine, lift the heart. And exhale, fold forward again, pressing through the heels, so toes turned in a little bit. Yeah, so your feet are parallel, you come down. Don't want to crack heads, that's it. And then lift the fist off the bum. Lifting the belly, squeezing your shoulder blades. Big inhale, long, slow exhale. Take the hands to the waist. And then come up halfway, heel toe the feet a little bit wider, turn the toes out, side to side lunges, or take your legs out wide at the same time for side splits. Walk your hands around to the front of the mat, take the back knee down, so it doesn't matter which leg is in front. Turn the toes towards the face, and then send your hips back like you're trying to sit down, but you're stuck. Chin to shin. That's it. Your hands can be on blocks or on the floor. Take a big breath in. So trying to let go of the I'm so stiff, I'm so tight mantra. It's the kind of, oh, thank goodness I found this stretch to release tension that was always there. Coming all the way up. We're going to go back into the full splits in a little minute. Come all the way up. We're just going to work on the back leg first so that when we go down fully, it's going to feel more comfortable. Okay, so send your hips forward by tucking your tailbone under. So it's like you're pushing your hips forward. That's it. Take your hands on your knee and then sink into that front knee while keep pushing your hips forward. So you should feel something in the front of the back leg. Go to where you feel it. Tailbone down, back butt cheek squeezes. And then take the hands down. If you want to go to a fuller version of the splits, you can place blocks underneath your front bum cheek or underneath your hands. Slide the back foot back, maybe tuck the back toes. Sinking down, so press down in the hands to lift the chest, that's it. And actively pressing your legs down. So if you can you tuck your back toes? How does that feel if you do? Can you do that? It's going to feel a whole lot more intense, but can you get the back knee off? That's it. Yeah. Squeeze your thighs towards each other. 3, big breath. 2, 1, and coming out. Switch sides. So first of all, the other leg straight. Send your hips back and your chest forward. First of all, stretching out the back of the front leg, and then we're going to stretch out the front of the back leg. Turning up your breath. Softening into those areas of restriction, melting them away. Inhale, come up, place that foot flat. Slide the back knee back, place your hands on your knee, and now push your hips forward to engage that back leg. Do you feel it down the side of, do you feel it here as you press the hips forward? One more breath. And then tuck the back toes. Take your blocks and maybe slide your feet away a bit more. That's it. Push down in the hands. See if you can get that back knee off. Yes, that's it. Lift up in your pelvic floor. Squeeze the thighs towards each other. 3, press the feet down. 2, 1, and coming out. Nice. Sit down on your bum. Take your legs wide. That's such a nice day. Take your hands behind you. Sit tall. And use your fingertips to take your chest forward. When you can't go anymore, take your hands in front of you, rolling the basin of the pelvis forward. I'm just going to make your feet flat. That's it. I'm going to grab my wrists, whichever way is comfy. Let's have a look. Okay, inhale, lengthen the chest towards me, and exhale, forward a bit deeper. Inhale. Inhale, come all the way up, bend over to one side, spin the chest open, looking up, straighten the elbow if you can, and other side. Inhale, come up, take the hands either side of the front foot. Now go low, so more here by the thigh, more here like you, so chest forward, and we're going to stay low and pick your bum off the floor. That's it. And coming down, other side, stay low Pick your bum off the floor. 3, 2, 1. And coming down. Cross the ankles. Back to downward facing dog. Walk the hands to the back of the mat. And you're in ragdoll. Breathing in. And breathing out. You can rock from side to side. Take the hands to the hips, coming all the way up. Taking a tree pose, switch the weight into the left foot. Oh, nice idea. Shift the weight into the left foot, turn the right knee out, either keeping the heel on your calf or taking it up. Press those two surfaces together. So the heel presses strongly into the inner thigh and the butt cheek squeezes like you're trying to make a sandwich with your thigh. Pick a spot to look at in front of you. Soften your gaze and turn up your breath. Hear the inhale, the same length, intensity and duration as the exhale. Samavriti, same breath. And now take the arms up, draw the ribs in as you take the arms up, and let's do side bending tree. Bump the hips to the right as you tip to the left, doesn't matter if you fall. Challenging your balance. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, cross the ankle over the knee, flex the foot, sit down like you're sitting in a chair. Send your hips back. Hands in prayer, or maybe hook the left foot around the right upper arm. Sides of the neck long again. And maybe your fingers come to the floor, maybe your hands come to the floor. Push down in that right foot. So use the right foot pushing away to stand up. And exhale, come back. Other side, find your tree. So your drishti, your gaze point, is about your height away from you on the floor. That's going to help you balance. As well as a steady breath and connecting to your pelvic floor, your mula bandha. Breath, bandha's drishti, gaze point. Inhale, arms up, ribs in. And exhale, tip it to the side. Ooh. Coming all the way up. Ankle over knee. Flex your foot. Send your hips down. Keep the neck long. Okay, push back in that left heel to stand all the way up. And exhale. Come down via a squat. And come onto your knees. Let's get a head down on the floor. So we're going to build up to tripod headstand. Everybody can probably do this with the hands and feet, hands and knees in a square, and get your head down. See how that feels. Press the floor away with your hands more so that most of the weight is carried in your hands, not your head. If you want to go further and you're working on tripod headstand practice, it's tuck your back toes, lift your knees off and walk your feet in towards your hands. Put one knee on the shelf made by your upper arm and then the other one and stay there. The next stage is to bring your knees together, so off your arms and bring them together. It requires a bit of core strength and getting your hips over your shoulders. Do you want some help? Yeah.
No, I just...
Okay. Yeah. If your knees are comfortably together, then you raise them all the way up. And then come out the same way as you came in. If you're up in tripod headstand, you can shoot your legs back and come down that way. Breathing in. And breathing out. Staying down, enjoying that sense of lightness on your head once you come out of headstand. Breathing in. And breathing out. From there, slither all the way forward onto your belly, your hands in line with the centre of the chest, and point your toes back. A little bit of back strengthening. Inhale, lift the head and the chest, squeeze the elbows in, and draw the hands back, but they're stuck. Hello.
What do you want, Daffy?
Oh.
What do you want, Daffy?
You're plaster.
What do you want?
Hello. And see if you can lift the legs up as well.
Daffy, come here.
And come down. She's gone out. Reach for the backs of the tops of the feet. And lift all the way up. Press the feet into the hands, hands into the feet. Squeeze the shoulders. Yeah, lift all the way up. Okay, press the feet back. Yeah, that's it. So kick the feet back. That's it, yes. And then come all the way down. Make a pillow with your hands. Rock your hips from side to side. Okay, we're going to stretch the back of the shoulders now. Not sure we've done this one before. So come onto your forearms for Sphinx. Come up, that's it. So we're going to take the left elbow to the midline and cross the right elbow over it, and then slide your hands away, shuffle forward and get your head down, palms face up. So stretch it, get there into the backs of the shoulders, the fronts of the shoulders. So shuffle through until you feel it. Coming out. If you can do the other side, it does get into some places that you don't. You crunch. And hands coming into a cactus shape. We're going to roll over onto the left side to open out the chest, the counter pose. Press the hand down that's on the that you're rolling towards. Stretching the front of the chest. And come back, other side. God. I so need this. Coming back to centre. Coming back onto your knees for Virasana, the hero's pose. If you've got delicate knees, you're going to do one side at a time. If you can do both, sit between your heels. Either stay sitting tall on a pile of blocks, if that's the right position for your knees, or going back onto your forearms or even onto your back. One at a time. You're stretching the front leg out like this. Really delicate knees. You're doing a gentle twist away from the bent leg. Can you get your bum between your heels? Okay. You want to feel a quad stretch, so as long as you're feeling a quad stretch, that's fine. How about turning your fingers towards the front of your mat? Okay, no quad stretch. Do maybe one at a time like that. Yeah. And if you're all the way down, coming up, swing your legs out in front of you. Yes, for seated tree. Hug the right knee into the chest, take it out to the side. And fold forward, reaching for your foot or your shin. Inhale, lengthen through the front of the body as you draw on the hands. Exhale, fall deeper. Inhale, come all the way up, and now swing that leg behind you for pigeon or pigeon on your back. If you're doing it on your back, it's the right leg crossing over the left. Breathing in and breathing out, slowing the breath right down now. If you're in pigeon, press that front shin into the floor a little bit more to feel the activation in that leg. So we're strength with flexibility. Inhale, come all the way up and swing that back leg around, taking a twist. Inhale, sit tall, hug the knee. And exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. And straighten the legs out in front of you for seated tree on the other side. So stay there. How does it, can you take the outsides of the feet like that instead? Does that work? It's just going to put your shoulders in a nicer position. So with every inhale, draw forward. Inhale, come up. Swing that leg behind you for pigeon. Level off the hips and fold down, or on your back with your left ankle over your right knee. Inhale, come all the way up, sitting up for the twist, and then we are nearly done. Marichasana. See if you can roll that right hip down so both hip bones are evenly on the floor. That's it. Inhale, hug the knee and lift the spine. Exhale, sides of the neck long as you look behind you. Inhale, come back to center, slight derotation. Lying all the way down on your back. Take the arms and legs in the sky and shake everything out. Oh. Like you're trying to shake your hands off your arms and your feet off your legs. What are we doing, Daffy? I know. And a couple of breaths in, shoulder stand, or just with legs in the air if you're not going upside down. So it's like you're standing on the sky, like your feet have lift off. Staying with your steady breath. And take the feet over the head in plow. If the feet touch the floor, you can interlace your fingers. Take them down. If not, keep supporting your back. Plow pose, poison relieving pose. Also really good for the throat and the neck, the throat chakra. A seat of purity, clear speech. And rolling out, taking the counter pose of fish, stretch your legs out, grab your butt cheeks, lift your chest, lightly rest the crown of the head on the floor. I know. Stretching the front of the throat now, but relax your face, relax it. Pressing into the elbows, lying all the way down. Take the soles of the feet to the floor, just release your hips, maybe rock your head from side to side. Setting up for final relaxation, so whatever you need to feel warm and cozy and relaxed for the next 3 minutes as we finish our practice and take some rest. Lying down, palms face up, feet flop out to the side. Letting your body feel really heavy on the floor. And slowly starting to move your fingers and toes, waking the body back up. Taking a bigger breath, rolling over onto one side. And we'll close with 3 humming breaths, breathing in and breathing out with sound, the longest out breath you can. You might like to feel the vibrations on your chest. Breathing in. Bowing down. Thank yourselves for practicing. Thank you, Trinny, for sharing your time and your platform.
Thank you, darling.
I hope you're feeling energised.
Yes, very.
And flowing.
Everyone's feeling good. Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you.
Thank you for everyone who did it. Well done.